Hello everybody, what's going on? It's the Golden Gamer 1215 here, coming at you with another NBA 2K video. My career, my park action, with my boy Twizzlers3, and my big man, 7'5", 7'2", 350 pounds of pure muscle. But, it's not the matter we're discussing today. We are discussing the proposed three-team trade between the Thunder, the Nets, and the Hornets. So, let's discuss the trade. The Thunder will be receiving Brook Lopez. The Nets will be receiving Lance Stephenson. And the Hornets will be receiving Jeremy Lamb and Jarrett Jack. Now, we need to specifically discuss Brook Lopez because I feel like he's the main feature of this trade. He's the main star of this trade. So let's just discuss Brook Lopez at most. So, Brook Lopez. I feel like he's a very solid low post scorer in the NBA if he stays healthy. That's the key word. If he stays healthy. We all know that Brook Lopez is very susceptible to injuries. Unfortunately, throughout his career, he hasn't really played a full season. But this year, I think he's played all of the games so far this season. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. But he has played pretty much the whole entire season this year, so that's a good sign. Maybe if he can keep that health with the Thunder if he goes over there, that could be a very good solid pickup for him because he's this nice solid low post scorer they can go to. Because Serge Ibaka is not really a good low post scorer, so if they have him there, the low post scoring they can go to, and Ibaka as a defensive player, I think they'll complement each other very well, along with Durant and Westbrook, who are both very solid scorers as well, making their offense even better than before. And I know Brook Lopez is not really the strongest defender, but I think with Scott Brooks as a coach, he can definitely improve his defensive game because he's still kind of a young player. He's been in the league for about 5.5 years now, so I think he definitely still has some room to grow. And getting Brook Lopez on this team, and also Dion Waiters, who they recently got from the Cavaliers trade that was mentioned earlier, I think they can definitely compete with some of the teams in the West that are starting to get stronger now, like the Grizzlies, who recently just got Jeff Green, who's a solid scorer, and the Mavs just recently got Rajon Rondo, who is also, is a very good star point guard that will definitely complement Dirk very well. So these teams getting a lot stronger in the West, and the East team's getting a lot weaker. The West is at a tough hand with these competitions. The Thunder need to try to get back into postseason play. They're below 500 now, so they need to start getting some wins. I think Brook Lopez will definitely do that for them if he stays healthy. That's always the key word. Health, health, health. So, moving on to the other players that will be discussed that are in the trade. Lance Stephenson for the Nets. The Hornets recently signed Lance Stephenson to a huge contract, thinking that he'd be like this third option scorer for them if Kemba Walker and Alderson aren't doing well. And he's always this guy that brings great energy that you saw with the Pacers, but he hasn't really done that this year. It looks like he's going through the motions. It's kind of unfortunate because I really think he would have been a solid player for this Hornets team, maybe even become like a star. But he hasn't really done that. He's kind of just like glum about his season this year. But I don't know. I guess he's just not that mature enough. But going to the Nets is kind of weird because you already have Joe Johnson on that team. So what does that mean for the shooting guard position? Does that mean that Joe Johnson's going to slide down to 3, or are they going to trade him for the trade deadline? Or are they going to try to get Stevenson out with another team, maybe get another good solid player to replace Lopez? I have no idea what's going to happen here, but we're just going to have to figure out once this trade is made, if it even is made. Now, moving on to the Hornets, who will be receiving Jarrett Jack and Jeremy Lamb, both good solid role players. Jeremy Lamb, still young, he's a good solid shooter. I think he definitely still has some room to improve, so I definitely think that he can grow with this team of young players. And for Jarrett Jack, is a good solid veteran in this league, and definitely bring some spark off the bench for Kemba Walker, this backup point guard, who we have not really any backup point guards in this team, so I think Jarrett Jack will be a nice pickup for him, give him some He's a nice, reliable playmaker. He can dribble the ball well. He can score decently. I think that they put him in, we can ease some minutes off of Kemba Walker and not risk putting in one of their crappier point guards at that position. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of news segment thing. If you like this, like what I'm saying here, or you liked what the video in general, then just please leave the like button below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. This is the Golden Gamer 1215 tuning out.